So I really got to figure out YouTube Live. This isn't the right camera. Whatever. This one's gonna be short. Today you saw me, today. You last saw me at like 2:30 in the morning, I believe. I was crashing hard. Actually, if you want to know something honest, that was from 12:02, 12:05, 12:09. That was when fear and panic started to take over my body, and then inch by inch, it was getting oh my gosh. One of my front big tooth is bigger and taller longer than the other. And that tooth is short. Oh no. I don't know when I'll get that fixed because I don't have health insurance right now. Back to my point. From midnight all the way until I recorded January 2nd's video, which annoyingly got published on January 3rd since I filmed it at 2:30 in the morning. So now it's going to look like I didn't post every day, but I did post. I have posted every day. It's 11:30, so this one will be on the 3rd. Anywho, that video was like just the beginning of it. After that video, I was going to try and work a little bit. I couldn't keep a clear thought. And that's annoying because when you are a founder with no employees, if you're not working, nothing's getting done. There's not some secret agency or person or machine behind me that's helping me out trying to grow Sam's List. So if I'm not doing anything, nothing's happening. And that's a crazy way to think, but it's the honest truth. So last night, I was in a very tough crossroads of, I realize the position I'm in. If I stop right now, I'm just setting us back, even though we already set back at that moment. But ultimately, I decided it's 2:30 in the morning. I've really been trying to get better at my sleeping habits. Like I don't have the best sleeping behavior. So that's something I've been trying to get better at pre-2025, actually, like 2 weeks before the new year started. I tried to get a head start. Anyways, so I shut my laptop. I go to my living room. I'm crashing. I'm like, I need to listen to some Christian music right now. I need some worship music in my mind because I only have negative thoughts about me and this. It was not good. And I needed good thoughts. I needed good reminders. Why am I doing this? So I put in my headphones, my old faithful wires, and one song goes, the second song goes, and it's the third song. I just lose it. I am full on crying like a little baby. At this point, I had showered. So at this point, I think it's like somewhere after 3 in the morning. I'm losing it. Oh my gosh, I'm in my PJs, just crying. Tears are getting on my pajamas and down my neck, which I was a little annoyed about because I have eczema. And so sometimes after I do I put my lotion on and everything, and it just will kind of bother my skin. But that's a side point about me. So that happened, and I was pretty uncontrollable. It didn't stop. I mean, that's intense. It was an 8-minute song, and I think I started crying like the 2 or 3 minute mark. And then as the songs kept coming, I kept crying. And then finally I gathered myself together. And yeah, so I kind of broke yesterday. My best friend in the world got engaged today, and I was so bummed to miss it because she's been there for me in some of my worst moments. We've shared some of the best moments together. And I was just so bummed that I wasn't able to be in Texas to celebrate her today. So I was like screw it. The lowest flight available was $912. And then there was like an $800 one on Spirit and Frontier. And at that point, it's not worth it. So super bummed I couldn't do that either. So by the time I'd woken up this morning, I knew pretty early on, I was like, this is either going to be such an unproductive day or I'm going to have to go touch grass. So I worked for a couple of hours and then I just got on my bike and went on I went on probably like half-hour bike ride. Went to my favorite diner. It's not my favorite, it's just a local diner. Didn't bring my laptop. That was the first time in probably a year that I've been to that diner without my laptop. So I just unplugged, tried not to get on my phone at all. So I literally was just staring. I had parked my bike in an odd spot. So I literally just sat at the booth that had a window where my bike was parked and just stared at the street and people and the cars walking by. And that was very much needed. I was just pretty much just talking to myself and thinking, and I need to do that sometimes because really my only thoughts at all hours of the day are Sam's List, which again is just the state that I'm in, and I wouldn't have it any other way. But today was really just the first time where I was like, okay, if I don't start checking in on myself, quick pulse check on myself, things could turn bad. So did that, got back home. Yeah, it was great. Well, today still wasn't like my best day ever, but I have been talking to a few people on Twitter, people interested in Sam's List, so that was good. And then I've just been working away on some SEO stuff. I have a really good idea. Now that I'm freaking 7 minutes in, I only want these things to be 5 minutes. So I either need to get to the point quicker, spare you guys from these stories, or I need to talk quicker. Did I already say talk quicker? Whatever, you get the point. I need to move this thing along because the goal is to have these in 5 minutes. At this point, I'll be talking for 50 minutes. Faster, faster, faster. I had a really good idea. First of all, this time last year, I had no idea what SEO was. I had no idea what I knew of SEO, but I didn't know the logistics behind it. I didn't know what a domain authority was. I didn't know what backlinks were. So first, not to brag, when the whole bench accounting saga happened, Sam's List was on the first page. We were the first like company outside of Hacker News, Y Combinator's like blog to talk about it. So hello, that was me and AI. Second of all, I got this great idea. Now that bench accounting has been taking over the headlines, it's been calming down quite a bit. Employer.com, a new company that just spun out from another recruiter.com by a guy named Jesse Taylor. Employer.com, payroll provider, just acquired bench accounting. No one is right. People are only covering and I did this too again, like I'm the top, Sam's List is the top search. If you look up employer.com acquires bench accounting, no one yet has been targeting for people looking up employer.com. So I just discovered today, I should take advantage of that and create a bunch of SEO blogs centered around competitors of employer.com now that they acquired Bench. So people are going after Bench, which is great. But me and Sam's List being a marketplace for people looking for accounting services, which typically accounting firms will now offer payroll. Like I would have to guess like in between 30 to 40% of the accountants on Sam's List, we have about 200 accounting firms. I want to say 30 to 40% of them include payroll services as part of their offering. So all that to say, I think I have an advantage. So I've been working on that. I've been looking up keywords. No one has anything directly correlating to employer.com alternatives, platforms, all that stuff. So I've been going in on that and I'll start publishing them tomorrow. But today I've been doing the research and drafting all of those blogs. So that's been the most productive thing I've done today. But I feel like that's some big brain thinking. Maybe not. Again, I'm such a newbie to this. I'm not even a 1-year-old when it comes to SEO. So think about that before you roast me. I'm not even a 1-year-old when it comes to my knowledge with SEO, but I feel good about this one. I think we can do well. That's all I've got for you. This is 10 minutes. No one's watching this full 10-minute thing. I'll pause right there. Thank you for coming to my daily check-in of what it's like to be a first-time founder. You've already seen me in a range of emotions, something some of my closest friends have never seen me go through, but that is the beauty. What is it called? That is the beauty of being a first-time founder. It wouldn't have it any other way. I love my life. I'm very thankful for this opportunity. Cheers to a better tomorrow. We are back, baby. We are so back. See ya. It actually takes a while to hit end.